Having a child kidnapped is among a parent's worst nightmares. 12-year-old Sharon Baldeagle was last seen on September 18, 1984, when she was with an older female friend. They were hitchhiking near Casper, Wyoming, apparently having made their way there after leaving the Brainerd Indian Training School in Hot Springs, South Dakota. Sharon had started at the school only a few weeks before. The two young women were picked up by a man named Royal Russell Long, who drove them to his home in Evansville and demanded sexual favors. Though Sharon's friend was able to escape and go for help, by the time police arrived, both Long and Sharon had vanished. No concrete sighting of Sharon Baldeagle has been made since that day. Sharon Baldeagle is the oldest of 4 children, and her father, Taylor Baldeagle, has described her as a daddy's girl. She is Native American, specifically Cheyenne River Sioux or Lakota, and would dance in tribal dances. In a 2013 article in the Rapid City Journal, it was mentioned that Taylor Baldeagle was undergoing chemotherapy for colon cancer and was, at that time, age 77, about 82 then today. Indeed, I haven't been able to find evidence of his death online anywhere, and it was his mission, according to that article, to stay alive until Sharon found her way home. He believed, and likely still believes, that his daughter is alive. According to NamUs, Sharon seems to have been in Eagle Butte, South Dakota before her disappearance. Though I searched for information online regarding the Brainerd Indian Training School she had recently joined, I cannot find many details, such as if it was a boarding school or a school where the student lived. Since the school in Hot Springs, South Dakota is 227 miles from Eagle Butte, I feel it is probable that Sharon was living with a family there, if not at the school itself, perhaps even her own relatives. September 18, 1984 was a Tuesday, so logically she would have been in Rapid City, South Dakota. But as I said, I do not know where she originated prior to her disappearance in Casper, Wyoming. Sharon and her friend made it from wherever they started to Casper, Wyoming. Assuming they started in Rapid City, that was a distance of 205 miles. Logically, they either hitchhiked, took a bus, or caught a ride with someone known to them. To my knowledge, no one has come forward in the third category. In Casper, they were hitchhiking, though their destination doesn't seem to be public knowledge if they even had a set destination. They were picked up by Royal Russell Long, who didn't take the pair very far, only to his home in Evansville, Wyoming, some 3 miles away. According to the testimony, when Long was later brought to trial, he held the girls at gunpoint, bound them, beat Sharon, and raped the friend. Later that night, the friend was able to escape and got help from one of Long's neighbors. However, when police arrived, the house was empty. Long was arrested a week later, 721 miles away in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but Sharon wasn't with him. He claimed that he had driven Sharon to the Cheyenne Reservation and found her a ride to Texas, but denied knowing where she was beyond that. He ultimately pled guilty to kidnapping the 2 girls with the intent to commit indecent liberties with a minor, and 1 count of aggravated assault. Long died in prison in November 1993. Long is a possible suspect in 4 other abductions in the mid-70s to early 80s, but no evidence ever connected him to them. One of the abductees was last seen with her friend, whose body was later discovered, but again, there was no evidence to connect the crime to Long. A second body found in the same time period was suspect as well, but once again, there was no evidence. It all came down to the timing and the fact Long lived in the area and was known to work carnivals and fairs like the ones surrounding the disappearance of those girls. There have been unconfirmed sightings of Sharon in the years since her disappearance. In the late 80s, she may have been seen in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. A second supposed sighting was at a gas station with an older woman in Westminster, Colorado, quote, sitting in a car in a daze, unquote. She has never been found, though, dead or alive, but these sightings give her father hope. He told the Rapid City Journal, quote, there is hope. If you got a child missing, if you got a relative missing, don't give up, unquote. Sharon Baldeagle was born on June 26, 1972, and was last seen at age 12 on September 19, 1984. She is 45 years old today. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has provided an age progression for what she might have looked like at age 36 in 2008. She is a Native American female with black hair and brown eyes. In 1972, she was 5'3" tall and weighed 110 pounds, or 160 centimeters tall and 50 kilograms in mass. She was last seen wearing a black and yellowish tiger stripe top, undescribed bottoms, black shoes, and carrying a red bag. DNA samples have been submitted and are available for comparison. If you have any information regarding Sharon Bald Eagle, please contact your local authorities or the Fall River County Sheriff's Office referencing case number 63037R at 605-745-4444. Please bear in mind that these are real stories about real people, and keep that in mind in any conversation in the comments section. Links to information about this case, as well as the contact information for the investigating body, can be found in the description.